I'm Dr. Sahar Lashin. I'm double board certified in internal medicine, anti-aging, and regenerative medicine, and the new approach to take care of patients who gave up on the classic medicine, who had problems which are not solved, and who had heard a lot that there is nothing we can do for you. These are my patients. So if you are waking up in the morning every day on a cup of coffee, which means you're artificially awake, there is a reason for it, and your car is not driving well. There is a car that you drive, and there is a body car that you also drive. This body car is called the cortisol awakening response, C.A.R. And having this impaired will not make you happy in the morning to start your day and make you very tired. So if your adrenal gland is not in its best shape, what happens is it is exhausted or even fatigued. So exhaustion of the adrenal gland happens with the wear and tear, with the time, with the stress, with not sleeping well, with waking up late at night, with the changeable times of going to bed, with the excessive exhaustion in general in work, or even if you're exercising. If your body is not ready for exercise, you go and lift weights, you go and do the cardio, and your body is even suffering more. So if you want to prepare this body to get the best out of everything you do, we have to check your adrenal gland. And we check that with few things. Blood test, which will not be that accurate. Take care, cortisol is the stress hormone. Once it's released because there is a lot of changes during the day that happens, and you can take one sample of blood that does not reflect a lot. The other way to check it is the saliva, and you do spits in certain tubes at certain times of the day. And then we have a curve. The way that I prefer is the urine metabolites, and I am able to see the cortisol and the cortisone over 24 hours, and that can reflect what the cells have been using, and then they discard it. If the levels are low in the morning, then definitely that's why you're tired in the morning. You cannot wake up without having your caffeine, which is the kick that squeezes the adrenal glands to get out any single spot or dot of the cortisol for you to start your day. And then you see the curve going smoothly down, but in certain people who have insomnia, go to bed and then the ideas are just flowing in their brain, fighting and racing. They cannot just shut off the brain and sleep. That happens when the cortisol gets higher at night. If you exercise late, or if you're eating too much, or if you're taking caffeine after 5 p.m., or if just the machine is not working right, it lost its autonomy, it lost the timing that switched it off. And so we recalibrate the adrenal gland, we detoxify the body, we have certain programs to build up the machine and build up the parts which are now decayed or rusty. So and we train the brain and the body to accept for working or functioning on the lower stress level. So breathing techniques are very important. You have to know how to breathe, give oxygen to your body, because people just hold their breath because of the tension. And then you have to meditate as well. Meditation is important when you have to clear your mind from any thoughts, or at least if there is a thought passing by, don't stop at it or think about it, just let it go. And it's a training. Everything is a training. You train your brain, and then you're the master of the situation. If you let the brain control you, there is a lot that will be out of your hands. So this is one of the things. Ashwagandha is one of the supplements that I like to give when it comes to cooling down the cortisol or the adrenal glands at night. And you can take 400 milligrams, which is one pill, 2 or 3. It depends on how much we will need to adjust you on. You have to be under supervision of a medical doctor, it goes without saying. Taking the supplements from over the counter or from Amazon or from anywhere, or because your friends are taking it, is one of the most dangerous things that you can ever do. Although it's herbal, although it's natural, but for example, licorice, if you have high blood pressure, it will increase your blood pressure more. So we really need to connect all the dots, so you wouldn't do something thinking you're doing good for your body and it turns out to be against you. All right, take care.